Well, the weekend is here.
As is our weekend warrior, Michael Bruno. What's going on this weekend, Michael?
Hi, Mark and Susan. Welcome home.
I know, I haven't seen you in a couple weeks.
I know. Well, you know, Halloween is right around the corner. And if you want to be scared silly, make plans to check out Horror in the Dark at Olin Park. It's the annual haunted house, and it's sponsored by the West Madison Jaycees. And it's a benefit for Road Home, an organization that helps homeless families in Madison. Admission's only $8, and the house is haunted from 7 to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays through October 24th, and of course on Halloween the 31st.
Spooky!
Ooh, that's scary. That's scary.
Well, there's also a pretty special show going on this weekend at the Bartell Theater.
That's right, Susan. Stage Q presents Larry Kramer's play, The Normal Heart. It's a searing drama about public and private indifference to the AIDS plague and one man's lonely fight to awaken the world to the crisis. The play follows Ned Weeks, a gay activist enraged at the indifference of political officials and the gay community, and it's loosely based on playwright Larry Kramer. It blends the horror of the disease with the humor of strong-willed people as they fight for the world to hear the truth. The Normal Heart, directed by Steve Knoll, opens tonight at the Bartell Theater and runs through November 3rd.
And you saw the preview last night.
I did. It's really wonderful. And Mike's in it.
Mike be on camera too.
But it's very intense. It's a very intense
show. Very intense drama. Yes, bring lots of Kleenex.
Tonight's show is sold out. Tickets are going fast, but there's another show tonight, and we have a very special Bruno's Best Guest, and it is?
And, oh, we're going right into this.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. The lovely and talented Emmy Award-winning Leslie Jordan is with us.
Leslie, welcome to Madison.
Well, thank you for having me.
People recognize you probably from Will and Grace.
Always.
Yeah.
Or an old movie I did years ago called Ski Patrol, which, anyway, don't go into that. But which starred a very young teenage George
Lopez.
What did I say, George Clooney?
We wish.
George Lopez. But yeah, Will and Grace is what I'm recognized for. I won an Emmy for that.
In 2006?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. The show was over, done with. So my manager called it, and I thought, what? He said, for Will and Grace. And I said, but what category? He said, Best Guest Actor in a Comedy. I said, I'm not a guest. I've been on the show for years. How insulting.
But don't look a gift horse in the mouth of that.
No, and then
went into Boston Legal.
Boston Legal.
That
was Betty White's little comeback. They hired her, and they hired me, and I said, Betty, how many episodes did they hire you for? She said 5. I said, me too. You're going to kill me or I'm going to kill you. And I was right. She killed me. People don't realize that you don't get a pink slip. You know, they don't say, you just get this script. Oh, well, she just hit me with a skillet, you know.
I don't want to interrupt. We're going to find out what you're doing in Madison, and we'll talk about that when we come back, so don't go away.
Great.
Welcome back, everybody. We're talking with Michael Bruno and our special guest, Leslie Jordan. Welcome to Madison. It's your first time to town. What brings you here?
Well, you know, you think you win an Emmy and you think you're going to be set, and it just all went in the crapper. I don't know what happened. I won an Emmy. I couldn't get a job at all. And I've done over the years, in between my acting work, one-person shows. My first one was in '92. Hysterical blindness and other Southern tragedies that have plagued my life thus far. And then I did one called Like a Dog on Linoleum. Anyway, so here I am now. I worked with Lily Tomlin not too long ago on an ill-fated HBO series that never saw the light of day. But when I was working with Lily, she said, do you make money on your one-person shows? And I said, well, it's $1,600 just to ship the set. And she said, the set? What do you mean the set? Oh, no, honey. When you're out on the road, you and a mic. You know, she said, I travel with a turtleneck and a lavalier mic. And so I've started for the last 4 or 5 years. I travel, and we do probably 45 cities a year. And I'm almost like a musician. I think, okay, so I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. So I've never been here before. So they'll probably want a Will and Grace story. They'll probably want a story about a cult film I did called Sordid Lives that's really, really popular. You know what I mean? I just put together a set list. I've never had a complaint. And it's just a dog and pony show. I just get up there and yammer for hours and hours.
And you're at the Barrymore tonight.
I'm at the Barrymore tonight at 8 o'clock. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's so funny. I went to buy a brush in Los Angeles, a shaving brush, and I went up to pay for it, and they said, it's $110. I said, for a shaving brush, there's going to be a point to this story. And I said, what? They said, well, it's made out, it's a badger. It's badger, and this company prides itself. They don't kill the badgers. They pull the hair off the floor. I said, I don't even know what a badger is.
World.
And so I looked online. That is the meanest little animal I've ever seen in my life. So I called that morning to do some press. They said, well, you're going to be welcome to the Badger State. I said, what? Badger State? But I just thought, anyway. Where's that story going?
It's 12 miles of rough road right there.
12 miles.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Madison.
Welcome to town.
Should be a great show.
Thank you.
And everybody get tickets. They're still available.
It's
So it's
still
one night only
available.
at the Barrymore.
8 o'clock.
Michael, Leslie,
Michael, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
and the News Hounds are coming up next.